back to my channel. It's your girl Nilofar. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Guys, I don't know in your area and in your region, but everything is slowly opening up in Toronto. So I think I may smell ending of quarantine. I don't know. I think they're testing out the waters. They want to open a few things here and there to see how many cases, we can get in a day new. Until then, I don't know what's gonna happen. There's so many new products that I've been using recently that I love, and I just wanted to sit down and let you guys, well, I'm not actually sitting down, I'm actually standing up because it's really uncomfortable for me to sit down. I get out of breath even when I'm sitting. It's so weird. I want to take this opportunity and let you guys know some of my favorite products that I've been using so far. Obviously, I wanted to give myself some time before I made this video, because if I ended up hating them, why would I tell you about them, right? Because what I love, I want you guys to know. So I've been testing them out for quite some time. I think some products I've even mentioned before to you guys, but these are my most recent. I've been using them for a couple of weeks now. So I was like, why not? Let me tell you guys one thing this pregnancy has taught me. Your hormones go crazy. I'm telling you, the way my skin has been reacting to this pregnancy is crazy. I don't know what is happening. I thought my hormones were bad before. No. During pregnancy, they are 10 times worse. My skin got so bad. I had cystic acne everywhere around my jaw. It was the time where I went on my trip to Mexico, and before that, I think the first few months, my skin just did not like me. Luckily, I'm trying to find wood somewhere. Okay, I found wood, and I don't want to jinx anything, but right now my skin is absolutely the best that it has been for so long. I'm on my 7th month of my pregnancy. Let's just say the first 5-6 months, I'm telling you, were disastrous when it came to my skin. So finally, I feel somewhat confident because of the crazy breakouts. I had such a bad habit of picking them. I know. Everyone in the world says don't pick your pimples, but I just couldn't, and I was getting more and more just hating myself and hating my face, hating the fact to look at myself. And right now my scarring is ooh. And I somehow have a low case of melasma. During pregnancy, you also get melasma. Most women do. It's not as severe, but it is there. It's a discoloration in your skin. The pigmentation, discoloration in your skin. It could be pink, it could be brown, whatever your skin is reacting to. My cheek area is very highly pigmented, has very high pigmentation and discoloration, and on top of that, my old acne scars. So it's a battle zone under this makeup, and luckily for makeup, it is there to hide this stuff because But in any case, I think another thing that's been really helping my skin is just a few of these products. Most of them are oily free because my skin in itself is very oily to combination. It has its dry moments and it has its oily moments. More during the summertime, it obviously gets to the oily side, but during the winter, it was a hot mess. Imagine my skin so dry during the winter, plus pregnancy. Oh, the sun just went away. And just imagine what my skin was going through. I didn't know what to do. I was like, no. And so that's why I was lacking in videos, because I was lacking confidence. You can see bumps. It was just not cute. So I think I'm rambling. What's new? Let's just get started. First product that I'm going to mention is, it's locally made in Toronto by one of my really good friends. We actually went to high school together. Her name is Maciel. It is her Magic in a Bottle product. It's called the Equilibrium Skin Balancing Elixir. I don't know what to say. I had a small sample of this product for so long, and it was just laying around, and then at one point I forgot, and then at one point the label that came with it, with all the ingredients that's in the bottle, went somewhere, and I was like, what is this? So I found it, and I read the ingredients, and I was like, oh, this is like a face oil. And I don't know about you guys, but I've always been so scared of oils. The fact that you're putting more oil on oily skin skin, it automatically sends like red signals to your brain and like, no, 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 don't do it. Do you want more acne? But really, that is not the case. And I learned that the hard way. I had to go literally through a battlefield of acne for me to realize like oil. I think this is the number one thing that really helped my skin, because this whole time my skin was fighting to get nutrients and those oils that were missing my skin. So this Equilibrium, it's gold. It's so wonderful and everything is natural. And when you follow her on her Instagram, in her stories would sometimes make the product like literally like you are right in front of her, you know. She'll show you what she's putting in her products, what's going on, what's going in, what's going out, how she's mixing them, everything she's posting in her story. So you know everything that goes in these bottles and in her products are literally natural stuff. And sometimes she would travel to Paris to get the ingredients, or you know, to a tropical place to get the natural resources of those ingredients. So she really knows her stuff. Like, just go to her website. I'm gonna link this obviously in the description box, and just really see for yourself what this product has. Obviously I'm gonna invest in more of her products, but right now I know this for a fact is helping my skin, so I bought this. Just check it out. I think it's Maciel.com. Yeah, Maciel.com. So I'm gonna link that and you guys should check her out. Next two products that I'm going to be mentioning are these bebes. One is sunscreen and SPF plus moisturizer, and the other is primer slash moisturizer. Please, I'm not even gonna bother saying the name, this one at least. I know I'm gonna butcher it, so I'm gonna link everything below. I've seen this on Instagram like crazy. Everybody's been using this. Everybody's raving about it. It's a great moisturizer. It's a great primer, all in one. And I was like, whoa, really? And so I got this at my local Shoppers Drug Mart. It was around $36. A bit pricey, but I mean, you're paying basically for two things, a moisturizer and a primer. So it's a bang for your buck. It's really good deal. And I've been using this under my makeup for a few times now, and I love it. It keeps me matte. It doesn't become oily. It absorbs really nicely into your skin. This sunscreen, I've also heard a lot of great things. It's the Vichy Ideal Soleil SPF 60. I think anything below 60 is useless. So the higher the better, because sun exposure, whew, the amount of dark spots I have, and you know, freckles are, as much as we love freckles, I get them a lot if I don't wear sunscreen. And now there's a trend where you do fox freckles. I do have them, but they're disappearing. So the sun can cause a lot of damage to our skin. We may not know it, we may not realize it, but in the end, when you know we're aging, we really then see the effect of the sun damage. So wearing your SPF, whether you're inside, whether you're going out, it doesn't matter. The moment the sun touches your face and touches your skin, you know you need to wear SPF. So these two I highly recommend. And this is also oily free as well as this. So for those people who are really oily prone skin, these are great products for you guys. So try them out. And both of them I got from Shoppers Drug Mart. This one was also in the, I think it was $26 to $35 range. I really don't remember, but this was definitely close to $40. Another great moisturizer that I've been loving at night, the moment I put Equilibrium Elixir at night, I put this right on top, is the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. Again, oily free. This is so good. The texture goes on like butter, and it doesn't leave you sticky. It really absorbs in your skin, and it smells so nice and so fresh, like sunlight. Honestly, as you can tell, I've been using the heck out of it. And Clinique, you can't go wrong with Clinique. It's a wonderful brand. Oily-free formula works to soften, smooth, and improve the texture and condition of your skin. Contains skin-strengthening ingredients. You can't go wrong. 3-step skin care. Combination oily to oily skin. Dermatologist developed, allergy tested, 100% fragrance-free. So, need I say more? This, I think, would be roughly around $35 to $36. You can get it at Sephora, you can get it at the Bay, wherever they sell Clinique, get it on your hands. I use it sometimes as a moisturizer under my makeup, as well as a nighttime moisturizer. Either way, it's a great moisturizer. That's it for skincare. So my most recent purchase before the whole quarantine happened, I did get these at Sephora. They are the nude sticks. These are the most popular thing right now. I'm so glad I purchased them when I could, even though I was hesitant at the time because I didn't really hear much about nude sticks. But I was like, let me try them out. I don't know, you know. I got it in the shade Sweet Peach Peony and Cherry Blossom Babe. Very similar in color, not gonna lie. One is more of a peachy tone and one is more of a rosy tone. Great both for summer. And what I love about these products, as you can see, is the fact that you can wear them on your lips, you can wear them on your cheeks, you can wear them on your eyelids. Like, so versatile. It's ridiculous. And so creamy. And obviously they say like cream-based stuff for the summer is much better than powdery because it just looks better on your skin. Like smooth like butter. You know, it really just amps it up. You can wear it by itself, you can wear it on top of your other lip products, and you can't go wrong with nude sticks. Like, there's so many different shades. And what I love about these is that on the other side they have a brush that you can use. I prefer my fingers, but you know, you have moments where you're like, let me just use this, you know. So convenient, and I love them and I recommend them. And they're not pricey, they're at a reasonable price for the product and the payout that you get. During the summertime, I think everybody prefers to wear either a BB cream or a CC cream rather than a heavy foundation. I personally am one of those people. Less on my face during the summer the better, because God knows sometimes it can get really hot, sometimes it can get really cold. Especially when you're a pregnant girl, less is more. Clothing wise, makeup wise, whatever it is. I bought this before going to Mexico. I wanted to wear this on my trip because I didn't want to wear any heavy foundation in the really hot sun when we were going out. And I got it in the shade light medium. It's the CoverGirl BB cream for oily skin. Like, it just fully says my name, you know. You might as well just attach it to my forehead. That's how light this product was meant for me. I love BB cream and I have oily skin. Like, this product was made for me. So I got really excited. It's obviously a drugstore brand. You can't go wrong with drugstore brands these days. Like, they are really on top of their game. I really, really, really appreciate that. They really are taking their time and are really taking, you know, their product more serious. I haven't really tried a high-end BB cream. I've only tried this one as well as the Garnier BB cream, which I was going to mention next. And I'm sure I've mentioned this one before. These two BB creams are like my go-to. Both of these I purchased for the sole purpose of my Mexico trip. I did not want to take any foundations. So I got the 5-in-1 Miracle Skin Perfector medium to dark because I get tanned easily now. It's so weird. I never was like that before. But now, like a few times in the sun, I could already see the difference in my skin. So I wanted to go a shade darker because, you know, when you go to Mexico, you expect to tan and you expect to get some color. So that's why I got them in a shade a bit darker than my usual. And both of them are great. Both of them are oily free. The Garnier BB Cream 5-in-1 is Miracle Skin Perfector Normal to Dry Skin. Evens, hydrates 24 hours, renews, brightens, protects. Gently apply 5-in-1 Miracle Skin Perfector face, neck for instant correction. Some of them have SPF. I don't think this one does. I threw away the box. This one doesn't have SPF, but like I said, buy your sunscreen, wear it underneath, and you're good to go. Not every product includes SPF in it, so we really have to. That's the beauty of BB creams. You want it to be lightweight. I really love how smooth it goes on the skin. I love the consistency of them. Glides on the skin, and this is the Garnier. It's quite dark. but I'm expecting to wear this almost midsummer or end of summer when I know I have some color. The lighting is so bright in here, I'm stormy. But you can see like a little product can do so much, can cover so much. These BB creams are very generous. Little amount goes a long way. One thing that I forgot to mention in regards to like skincare is this mask. Okay, I'm obviously last one on the bandwagon because this has been a thing for so long. I always see it on Amazon in like suggested products or whatever, or like what you may be interested in, and I was like, what is this? Like, it keeps popping up, and I finally ordered it, and let me just open it and show you how I'm almost done. It's done. I completely destroyed it. By the time that I've had it, it should still be like up to here, I promise you, but it's almost done. And I got another one. Not opened yet, sealed, still sealed, obviously, because this mask, crazy. I don't know what is the magic in this. For the people that this is new to them, let me just, Indian healing clay mask. It cleans out your pores like anything. I don't know why. If you have discoloration, redness, you put this on, then you wash it off, and then for the moment you're red because it was so busy sucking out, you know, the oils and the dirt from your pores that your skin turns red. But then when that goes away, so does your discoloration from before. It's so weird. I don't know what's in this. I don't know the magic. Nobody knows. All I know is you mix this in with apple cider vinegar. I have the organic raw apple cider vinegar. Some people do mix it with water. I mix it with this because I want it to really work, you know? And I don't want to half-ass anything. You mix it and you create this kind of paste. I'll make a video on it. And you leave it on for 20 to 30 minutes. I leave it. Some people leave it for 10, 15. Not enough for me. And you wash it off with lukewarm water. Then in the end, like a bit of cold to close up your pores. But in the end, it worked on me so well. I hope it really works on you too, because obviously in today's world, whatever works for someone else doesn't necessarily mean it will work for you. But I really hope it works for you if you're struggling with acne or pimples, but you know, from the review, from everyone raving, it seems to be working on everybody. So try it out. It's like 10 bucks on Amazon. It's really great. And that's it for today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed these few products that I mentioned that really helped out my skin, that really, you know, helped me out concealing and covering and making me feel beautiful. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for coming back. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.